Welcome back. Today we're talking about how to network as an introvert. Now, as an introvert, sometimes it's difficult because you think that everyone knows everyone already, but that's really not true. And so it can make it difficult when you decide that you do want to start networking. So the first step is to just get out of your own head. Stop assuming that people already know people, that you're going to this event or this conference and no one is going to want to make a new friend. Just assume that everyone wants to meet you and then get out of your own head. That's the first step in order to become a better networker as an introvert. My second tip in order to become a better introvert networker is to do a mini recharge in the restroom where literally no one can walk up to you. Now, this is if you're a girl. Obviously, if you can go into a stall, you'll be fine. But recharging is essentially giving your introvert energy that time to, build back up. And we really need this as introverts because we do a lot of our recharging with quiet time, with reflection, with processing our own thoughts. And if you're at an event where you're meant to network and people are constantly coming to you and they're talking, it's difficult in order to keep that energy up. So just go to the restroom, do a mini recharge, stay in there for, 15 minutes if you need to, and then you can come back out and get right back into it. My third tip to become a better introvert networker is don't ramble on. So in order to do this, it's important to just ask a question or have that conversation, but pay attention to the eyes of the other person. Are they still looking directly at you? Are their eyes starting to dart around? Are they looking at other places? That means that you're probably rambling on. Now, as introverts, we don't necessarily have this issue as much as extroverts do because we do have that intuition. And sometimes we'll get locked into a corner where someone else is starting to ramble on and we really just kind of want to get out of that corner. So in this case, always have an excuse that you can use in order to leave the conversation. My favorite ones are, I need to go get another drink, or I need to refill my drink. I need to use the restroom. That's like the Hail Mary bailout. You can also say, I'd love to introduce you to someone else. I see my friend that's over here, and then you can introduce those people and then you can make your exit. So there are a couple different ways that you can essentially bail out of a conversation if you feel like it's starting to get a little too draining. Now remember, you're not required to speak to everyone, and you definitely don't have to speak to just one person for the entire event. You want to think about networking events as if you were a butterfly and you're essentially flitting around from flower to flower and you're chatting with new people. Now, the next tip that I use a lot is I like to set a goal. Now, are you going to chat with people so that you can get coaching clients? Are you trying to chat with people so that you can help to make connections with them and someone else? So you got to figure out what that goal is for you. If you determine that you're going to chat with them until you figure out if they need your services, well, then you can end the conversation there. Or if you're going to chat with them until you exchange cards, well, then you'll end the conversation there. So just figure out what your goal is for the networking, and then you can go from there. Now, if you're tired of attending networking events in order to book coaching clients, then you're going to love what I have for you. It's an introvert-friendly way to gain coaching clients. I've got all of the details in the description box, and you'll love this training. It's called the You've Got Clients training. During this training, I'm going to share with you the process that I use to write a webinar in order to bring coaching clients into my business. I'm going to share with you how I put that webinar on autopilot so it can play over and over again, how I get inexpensive registrations through ads so I can have a measurable return on investment, and how we keep this system running day and night. All the details are in the description box, or you can go to you'vegotclients.com/anti-webinar in order to join us. In the meantime, thanks so much for joining me. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.